Alrighty, guys, I am back. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good today on this wondrous beaver moon evening. I don't know where my glasses are today. I have zero clue where they are. I took them off and I can't find them anymore. So today is going to be a no glasses beaver stream, and we're just going to see how it goes. We're going to see what happens. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll go great. Puts on the camera and then they're on his head. I wish that were the case. I actually don't like putting my glasses on my head like that, like resting them up like that. Kind of weird. I don't know. But thank you so much for all the stream streaks, guys. Justin, Jizzy James, and of course, Solo. I appreciate it a ton. Joji, hello there. How are you doing? Lisco, good to see you. Aqua, what's going on? Penguin, Pickle, Booch, how are you doing? Sleepy Roses, Herky Bird. It is good to see you all. Vassard, how are you? Tonight is a beaver full moon. Oh, I am aware. I am full aware. I heard that on the news today. I'm like, yup, this is an important night for me then. This is a big evening, guys. So maybe, guys, I'm not even trolling. Hold on, let me put on my camera for this. I'm not even trolling. Maybe I open up my blinds back there, right? And I allow the moonlight to fill my room. And maybe the moonlight of the beaver moon will maybe it'll like power me up. Like maybe it'll be like like I fucking fix my eyesight. Like it's not like werewolf, right? Like I'm not gonna turn into a giant beaver monster or whatever, but like I would be able to see properly, maybe. He's gonna go super beaver. Guys, I would love that actually. You have no idea. Music on, by the way. Hello everybody. Welcome in to the stream for today. Let me know, by the way, if the music needs to be lowered at all. A beaver. I think that would be the worst possible situation, dog. A beaver? That sounds really gross. Being a werewolf already would be really gross, but being a beaver, yeah, that'd be even probably worse. Put some tap water in a container and put it on the moonlight for the night. I don't think I know what you mean by that. But hello, everybody. It's good to see you all. Music sounds good. All right, that's great then. By the way, I saw some of you guys talking earlier about Yartbot. It is in the process of being fixed. Hopefully, after maybe like a day or more of Yartbot freaking out about the ads, Yartbot will no longer freak out about ads. We'll see. But it is in the process of being fixed, I have been told by the dev. So thank you very much, Yartbot dev, for fixing it. Alexander, I'll see myself out. Oh dear. Did I miss a joke? Hey Beaver, should I try CDDA? It's fun. If you wanna challenge, I would say be ready for RNG though, because the first, whether you have a good run or not is very dependent early on whether the game feels like fucking you over or not. The game could decide it does not like you and then just give you horrible run, horrible run, horrible run, horrible run, no chance of living, die off spawn, zombies surround the house. Like literally, you could have no fun for the whole day. But that's where the fun comes in as well of CDDA, is you have no fun. So, yeah, the first few minutes of CDDA indeed make or break it, and we've had days where we've streamed CDDA, we've done attempts of CDDA, and I would say it takes us like an hour of dying over and over and over until we get a run where it's like, okay, we can actually do something. On average, I would say. But we'll see. That one guy, hello there, how are you doing? Longest stretch is 8 days, and I'm loving it. On the Project Zomboid, let's go. You probably survived that helicopter event then. If not, day 9 is going to be the helicopter event, so have fun with that. That is for sure coming up if you've not already experienced it. But that is very exciting. Once you pass 1 week, the next goal is 1 month. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. That's how it works. Show us the room and we'll try to find the glasses like in a point and click game. Oh my god, we can do like a children's TV show. That's perfect. Hold on, guys. Hi there. Can you help me find my glasses? Where are my glasses? What's that? I can't hear you. On the desk behind me? No. No, it is not. You guys lied. They are not on the desk behind me at all. I'm sorry. Normally that's where I put my glasses, the desk behind me. That's why I have no idea where my glasses are at this point. Because anytime I take them off, I put them behind Ham. Ham is the guardian of my glasses, but I guess today he's allowed that to slip. I don't know. Imagine they were. Dude, that would have been great. I have done that before, though, where I looked on that desk a couple times, and I don't see it, and then someone's like, did you check that desk? And I'm like, okay, I'll check again, and it's there. And it's like, I don't know if I'm being fucking scammed, if, like, the universe is, like, griefing me somehow. Because I do nothing wrong, and I get punished for it at all times, guys. I never do anything wrong. I take no accountability for any actions. I need to alert, by the way, on Discord that we are live. There we go. I am live on Twitch. Boom. There we go. Let people know. Nussy Jussie, by the way, hello there. Maggot, hello there. How are you all doing? Ham has eaten the glasses. I certainly hope not, because those glasses are really nice glasses, and I like them, and I need them to see. But that's okay. We can blame Ham. That's fine with me. I'm fine with blaming Ham, the guardian of the glasses. That's actually a crazy name. Guardian of the glasses. It's a crazy name. I'm very happy with the volume the music is at right now, actually. This is good volume for the music. Amazing. Do you have any interest in playing Dispatch? Why does that sound so familiar? That game does sound so familiar. I don't know why, though. Is that the detective multiplayer game? Or am I thinking of a different game? I don't even know. Mr. Beaver, good evening. Hello there. How are you doing, Sarah? Guys, just a heads up, because I'm going to have no glasses on. I'll be able to read your messages, but I'm just going to forewarn you, anybody who's got like dark purple, dark blue, dark red colors for their names, yeah, I can't read that right now. Vassard I can read because it's a nice lime, very bright green. Elysium I can read. Joji, Big Chungus I can read. But there are some names that I just cannot read. And it's based off the color. No colorblind beaver. More like contrast blind beaver. It's blending in too much with the dark background for me. But that's okay. How's my orange? Kenham, I'm going to be honest, it's not a great color for me, but that's fine. I was able to lean in and read it. What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, I fucked up. Dude, I took a sip of this. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just drink? That's not normal Baja Blast. And I got a zero sugar Baja Blast. I cannot believe I just got zero sugar, dude. It's Baja Blast without the blast. Oh my god. Zero's the best, dog. I did not like how that tasted. That was so weird. That was such a weird flavor. It's just so odd. Oh my gosh. Guys, that really is like messing with my brain right now. That's not what my brain's expecting right now. I did not like that at all. Zero sucks in my opinion. It was as if the Baja Blast was flat. That's what happened. It's so odd. I don't know. I'm sorry guys. I don't think I liked it. Boogs though. Hello there. Cheeseman as well with a tier 1 for 13 total months, over a year now. I appreciate that a ton. Helps me out a ton. Thank you so much, Cheeseman. Well, with that sad revelation, guys, I think it's time we boot up the zomboids and we begin our journey today. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what to expect. It's been a long time since I've played a game without my glasses on, but we'll see what happens. Vassard with a gifted sub out to Fontaine? Fontenox, enjoy the gifted sub from Vassard. Be sure to thank Vassard if you are here. What revelation did I miss? Silverfang, I'm drinking zero sugar Baja Blast. I fucked up. I fucked up completely. Get yourself a Baja, sir. I appreciate the gifted sub, Visard. I do not... the only Baja Blast I have today now is the zero sugar. I bought an entire 12-pack of zero sugar Baja Blast. God, I feel horrible now doing that. I just now realized... Why is Zomboid not booting, by the way? I clicked it like 2 minutes ago and it's not opened. Okay, because it just did not want to open, I guess. All right. Okay. There we go. Dude, I thought my Zomboid was like broken. Like, I'm not going to be allowed to play Zomboid at all. That would have been crazy if my Zomboid was broken, but it looks like it's working. So we'll give it a second here. 12 cans of manually added sugar. You've got this, Beaver. I actually wonder... I actually wonder... That's such a crazy statement. But I actually wonder if I were to get, like, a little sugar cube or whatever, and I put it in the Baja Blast, would that, like, restore the flavor? I'm so curious now to try that. I don't know if I have sugar cubes, though. Then you just have to play Arc Raiders instead. Darn. Oh, man, guys, we have to play Arc Raiders? Oh, no. Looks like we're not doing Zomboid today, guys. It's Arc Raiders. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I've tried that with diet drinks, and it's not as good as you want it to be. Okay. That's tough. That's okay. Did you change your stream time? No, it's just here in America, we now have daylight savings time. Or non-savings time. I don't know what it is anymore. All I know is the clocks went back an hour, and that was on Sunday. So it gets dark now very early where I live, and I'm going to be honest, I don't like that because I like the sun, and I don't like being cold, and it's the worst of both. So, not too happy about that. Not too happy about that. It's now completely dark at 5:30. Yep. It's like nighttime at 5. It sucks. I don't like it. But people who are morning birds, people who like to wake up early, I'm sure they like it because they wake up at like 6 and the sun is rising, so they're probably happy. But, I don't know. No wonder I'm exhausted by 6. Dude, I think that's what's happening to me too. I think the fact that it's nighttime so early now is like messing with me. I'm being honest. I think that's really throwing me off. But I don't know. Zach, thanks so much for the 10 stream streak. I appreciate that a ton. We are going to go ahead and jump back in with the Lizzie playthrough today. The goal is to continue making amazing progress on the quarantine zone. And the great thing is, we have lots of food now in the form of macaroni noodles. Much like our friend Cardi B says, macaroni in the pot will fill up the Lizzie. I improvised the second half of the lyric there, but the first half, that's for sure. Ballistic, by the way, thanks for the 50 stream streak. My God. I appreciate that. I forgot that it's plus 13 hours for me now. Oh, wow. Plus 13 is crazy. Here, sunset for today is at 4:47 p.m. Yeah, dude, I can't. That's horrible. That's really bad. I hate when this time of year comes because it's just like I'm super busy all the time. I'm always tired, and now it gets dark at like 5 in the afternoon. Close to 4. Once it gets into like end of December, it's gonna be around 4 is when it gets dark. And that's gonna be very, very cringe, in my opinion, but that's okay. Vitamin D helps. Ooh, maybe I just take vitamin D supplements so I can enjoy more of the lovely sunlight. We'll see. I forgot I have this plunger and I have the sink in here, which is great because I do need more water. We will need more water. Let me go ahead and set up a prediction for you guys really quick. I'll set that up right now. Thank you so much for the sub, by the way, whoever that was. I can shout it out in just a little bit. We're going to go for 14 days, by the way, on this prediction. I'm going to do a bit of a long one to start it out. But we will go from there. Gremlin, thanks so much for the tier 1, by the way. I appreciate that. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear about the crash, though. Took out a bridge. Oh, oh man. I mean, I'm sorry to hear about the accident. That's horrible. Thank you very much for the sub. You are 2 months away, but that is tough. There was a big accident, by the way, over here in Louisville. It's crazy. We're trying to get into Louisville right now in game, and there was a giant accident in real life. There was a video, I saw it, of the plane crash. We were talking about that yesterday. Dude, that video was insane. That video was wild. I'm not even trolling. That was a crazy video. That was tough. Okay, I'm going to need a proper Baja Blast. So I'm going to really quickly, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to take 30 seconds. First off, I'll see if I find my glasses downstairs as well, but I probably won't. I'm going to try to get a new Baja Blast, one with like normal flavoring. Uh, we'll figure it out. And I'll let you guys get the Gamba in, okay? I will be gone for 30 seconds. And then we'll come back, okay? So you can enjoy the chair, for sure. KitKat is guarding the glasses 100%. Let's hope not, because KitKat will actually destroy my glasses. That would be really bad. I will be right back. 30 seconds, okay? BRB. Oh my god, guys. Guys. You are not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this. Not only did I find my glasses right there, boom, they're a little dirty, I need to clean them, but not only did I find my glasses, which is great, so I can actually see, but I also found a proper Baja Blast. So we are going to be blasting off today. That makes me happy. That makes me really happy that I found the fucking Baja Blast. I have one proper Baja Blast left, and we are going to blast off right now. By the way, I saw Cody. I don't know if you guys were in the Discord, but Cody ended up trying Baja Blast recently, and Cody understood. If you guys have not tried a Baja Blast yet, if you guys are not in a country where they sell the Baja Blast, I'm not even joking. You need to like import some Baja Blast. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but it will be a mind-bending change for your life, okay? It's rare in Canada. You need to stockpile them. You need to stockpile. Diet Baja Blast, you need to get the proper Baja Blast. I'm sorry. Wow, my glasses help so much. Wow, it's so crazy cuz like honestly with my other eye, it doesn't help. You know, it's weird. But like with this eye, which is my main eye, it helps a ton. So I kind of need to do it. That is fine. For now, guys, let me go ahead and I'll set up the multi-stream and we will get into the gaming. We may end up doing Arc Raiders later on tonight. I do not know. We will see. But for now, it is time to zomboids. Boom. I should already have everything set up. Which I basically do because I'm great. I love it. And we are good to go. We are all set. We are all set. Let's go. I finished testing fishing nets the other night and ended up being completely sold on fishing that way. So maybe we should try fishing nets then. Passive way to get some fish, probably some big fish too. It'd be amazing, I'm sure. I'm sure. Can't lie, but Baja Blast is mid at best. No way. That's a wild statement to read. That's wild. I can't tolerate that. I'm sorry. That's a crazy that's literally like That's like going into North Korea and then saying, I do not like Kim Jong-un. That's... That's bold, okay? That's really bold, honestly. I honestly respect it a little bit, but... That's bold. That's bold. I need to crack open this Baja Blast. What is Baja Blast? It's immediate dopamine in a can. Yeah, I needed that. Oh, wow. I needed that. What's up? Hello there. I have enough storage. How are you? Welcome in. Weather, hello there. Smallish, hello there. Guys, today, for anybody brand new to the stream, if you've never seen this character, this is the Lizzie Slay, who is actually gaining a lot of weight. That's a bit of a problem, but that's fine because we have a bit of a buffer time. We are currently going for 10,000 zomboid kills in this playthrough. We are at 8,300-ish. We have level 10 short blunt. And we are going to continue our journey and our goal of clearing out the quarantine zone on build 42, which is so much more difficult than it is on build 41. It is crazy. Would you ever do Spiffo Rat Race? I'm going to be honest, I do not see myself ever participating in the Rat Race because it is just so much of a commitment. It is so much to achieve that it would take over all of my Zomboids content, and I would never do anything else in Zomboid for the next year. And also, there are people with a year-long lead as well on the challenge. So, I personally am good on that. I don't need to be doing Rat Race, personally. Never say never, but the likelihood of it happening is very, 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 very slim. I'm sorry. But welcome in as well, Finn. Good to see you. Yeah, I guess we're good to get out of here. I don't have any short blunt weapons on me, though. I don't know if I have any... Yeah, I don't even have anything I can equip right now. So I'm gonna have to go ahead... Oh, we have the iron bar half, which is very close to breaking. We'll end up getting some new weapons from the warehouse on our way to the quarantine zone today. How about that? That'll be good. Jasper, by the way, thanks so much for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate that a ton. Hope you're all having very good days today. My day was pretty good. I had a pretty good day. Kind of just chilling. I ended up sleeping in a little bit longer than I wanted to, though, which is a bit of a problem. Stormtrooper, thanks so much for the 200 bits. How are you doing, Stormtrooper? Welcome into the stream. Sergi, thanks so much for the 7 stream streak. Hello, Vsauce. Michael here. You are not Michael from Vsauce. I do not believe it. And it's crazy, because you definitely just told a lie on the internet. That's wild. And no one ever does that, typically. So, I guess we've broken the norm, guys. Lies are being told on the internet. Where is a safe place to... I guess right over here. I can't really tell where would be a safe clearing to drive through, but we're just going to make our own path over to the quarantine zone. Does Beaver throw tonight and die? I'm going to be honest, I was actually very worried we would screw up without my glasses. I was not wearing my glasses earlier, and yeah, it was kind of hard to see. No troll. But I found my glasses, so we're good. What are your goals for the stream? I would like to hit at least 9k zomboids today. Ideally, even 10k. But I don't know how feasible that is. We're going to have to see how things go at the quarantine zone. I think we will end up spending a lot of time at the quarantine zone because we have so much macaroni noodles in the pot. That is a delicious ass meal. We love that. But what I need right now is a incredible weapon. All right, that's what we need. We need short blunt poles, sticks, whatever we can get our hands on. Hammers as well, that's fine with me. Screwdriver is not what we need. We need the pipe. That's okay. Raid, by the way. Hello there, Math Man. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Thanks so much for the raid. What were you guys doing on your stream today? What was going on? Oh, hold on. Give me one moment here. Beaver, what is your diet? Ooh. It's a great diet. It's a great, great diet. I've been eating nothing but macaroni recently. Goodbye, Zomboid. He was just chilling. I feel bad. Welcome in, though, Raiders. It is nice to meet you all. I am Beaver. I mainly play Zomboid, which is what we're doing right now. What were you doing, though, Mothman? What was your stream all about? I will take the steel bar. Wait, do I have... Maybe I don't. I guess I used all of them. Wait, no, I did have one. Well, now I'm confused. Now I'm just bewildered. Now I'm bewildered, okay? I eat Cheez-Its. That's great. I have not had Cheez-Its in a while, though. I would actually love some goldfish right now. Like a nice bag of goldfish. Fresh bag, though. It cannot be a stale bag of goldfish. I'm very picky when it comes to that. Thank you, Dom, for the follow. If you guys are brand new, exclamation point tutorial in chat. If you guys are on TikTok, I have a pinned post that goes over everything I recommend to a brand new player. But if you have a more specific question, I can do my best to answer it. If you drop it in chat. Alright, we should have enough steel bar halves. Played some zomboid multiplayer, living the dream. How's everyone's survival going? It goes well. I mean, we're playing as my gal, Lizzie, who is 3+ months survived on 4x pop. And right now, I just want to get through the quarantine zone. We are level 10 short blunt. So, we're definitely very powerful with the small poles and whatnot. But we're trying our best. Were you guys doing like an RP server? Or just kind of like whatever in multiplayer? Was it modded? What was the vibe in multiplayer? I'm really excited for Build 42 multiplayer. I'm trying not to touch Build 41 multiplayer again until it is out. Because I feel like I'm going to spoil my appetite for multiplayer. And we can't have that. Don't let this man fool you. Lizzie is a killer. Okay, guys, come on. Lizzie's a nice person, okay? Lizzie's a nice person, okay? I just did 2 months on vanilla 42.12. Congrats. That is very exciting. Over a month is when you, like, have kind of made it in my book. Although, with how Build 42 is, I think late game territory is definitely probably closer to, like, 3 months now. Compared to where, like, Build 41 was, like, 1 month. You know, you had completed basically everything. You had a base, you had a generator, you had water collectors, or you had a well, you know. I think 41 is significantly easier than 42. So it's nice to have the added challenge. This jazz is absolutely stupendous today. That's a wild word. I've never used that word ever. The Dreamer, by the way. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Helps you out a ton. Beaver, I suck at Zomboid, but I want to get better. How do I do that? Practice makes perfect. Or just review some of the little tutorials I've made. I do have a couple little tutorials on my page if you would like to watch them. Exclamation point tutorial in chat, guys. 42 is absolutely more difficult. It was nice to feel fresh again. Yes! It's nice to have that, like, actual edge to the game again. What up, Beaver? Hello there, sleepy boy. Bit of a mixture. We're kind of gaming. Going on a mafia. Ooh! Okay, that sounds kind of fun. That is really, really fun. Completely modded map where everything is cozy together on a big island. That sounds very fun. I'm trying to think if I know what map that might have been. I might not be familiar with, like, any sort of island map. Other than maybe Kingsmouth? But that's not really modded either, so... Unless we're counting Kingsmouth as modded, but I would not. Alas, guys, I'm gonna have to lock in here for a moment. I'm gonna have to lock in. Flashlight's on purpose? Is the flashlight on? Oh, it was. Okay, well, now it's off. It's so hard to tell sometimes when it's daylight if the flashlight's on or off. But it's off now, okay? What I need to do is, first off, not have overwhelming stench. Let me beat this guy first. There we go. All right. Do I have that mask still? I should, right? Yes, I do. All right, we're going to wear that. There we go. So that gets us down to awful. That way we can actually stay around here and not get disgustingly ill. That'll be good. The fog is finally fading too, which is lovely. And we will slowly clear out the quarantine zone. Now that we cracked a hole in that side of the fence, I'm noticing they're actually slowly pulling out, which is both good and bad. Because if they do that too much, that's going to be a bit of a hassle. That's going to be a bit of a hassle. Okay, that's adding a bit of difficulty to the scenario, but that's fine. We'll drop that on the ground. We don't need it right now. Throw that on our belt, and we'll be chilling. Boom. Oh, they're coming out of the trees, of course. The zomboids love their time in the trees. They love foliage. They love connecting with nature. We cannot deny this about the zomboids. Oh, no way this is already about to break, though. It already lost a little bit of durability. Hello, maintenance. Like, what is going on? Do I gain maintenance XP with this weapon? I don't even know if I do or not. No, it does not give me maintenance XP. Okay, so I'm just getting griefed every step of the way. I don't understand. Dr. Nick, by the way, hello there. Been a follower for a few years. Really enjoy your zomboid streams. They help me with my anxiety. I appreciate that. I hope you are doing well, Dr. Nick. Thank you, Sugar, by the way, for the roses on TikTok. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with all the messages, guys. I'm trying to keep up with everything. A lot of different messages right now. And of course now the anxiety in-game is going up. Because what does Lizzie hear other than the sounds of a dozen zomboids beating their skulls against hard metal objects? Why do the zomboids do this so much? We don't know. No messages lock in. My bad. Alright, guys. I'm going to ignore your messages for the next minute or so. That is fine. Is this build 42 or 41? We are on build 42. Wow, it's crazy. I just said I was going to ignore all of your messages, and then I'm responding to messages. I care too much. I need to stop caring. I need to have a chat like XQC that runs 15,000 miles an hour, and I just never even respond to any of you. Wow, that's the dream right there, isn't it, guys? I actually have no idea how someone is expected to keep up with a chat that moves like that. I have no idea how someone would do it at all. But that's okay. Agent, thanks so much for the follow as well. How do you know if an item gives maintenance XP or not? You just hover over it. It'll tell you. So this one does not generate maintenance XP. If you don't see that message, then it generates maintenance XP. It's fine. I don't really need the maintenance XP right now. I just need the dubious little creatures to be gone. And it's actually great, again, that we're fighting in the park over here. Making sure the roadway is nice and clear. Using short blunt as well for maximum efficiency. Making sure we get ultimate value on this giant battle. They're still banging. They just still don't understand that there is a hole right there they can go out of. There's some that are just still not getting the memo. We need to do something about this. We need to improve zomboid education, alright? Or we need to give them glasses. Maybe they just don't even know that there's a hole right there. Maybe it's just like a visual thing. Get the zomboids to the eye doctor ASAP. I don't know. What up there, Cameron? How are you doing? How long do you think we'll get build 43 human NPCs? We don't even have build 42 stable yet. So definitely 2027, in my opinion. At the absolute... Whoa, relax. Calm it down. Calm it down. I turn around, and then there are just two of them over there. There we go. All better. We are chilling. There's a sea of believers out there. Guys, listen, I love to be an optimist, right? I love to believe the world is all sprinkles and rainbows and cherries on top. But the sad reality is, we don't even have build 42 stable out yet. So if we're getting build 42 stable at this point, probably next year, they would have. I think they would have said something about multiplayer coming out soon. If it were coming out in December, I don't think it's happening anymore. So I think at best, it's probably happening right before summertime of 2026. At best. And that probably means we're not going to see any news about Build 43 until the end of the year. And even then, it's probably going to be an unstable release in 2027. We're absolutely going to have GTA 6. That was a huge stutter, by the way. I did not like that. I don't get to finish that guy either. That's wild. Hold on. Do I still have a little bit of wine in there? What the hell? Wait a second. I got a little vino in there. No way. We're not going to let that go to waste. Of course not. Absolutely. We take a little sip there. Perfect. And we will drop off that glass bottle. I don't need that anymore. The cork, I can drop 2. The coffee I might eat later on. We'll see. For now, let me see if I can get some pushes. Oh, well, I can get some pushes, but I cannot get finishes. There we go. There we go. All better. All better. Thank you so much, Mike, for the Prime Gaming sub for 6 whole months. I appreciate that. I've heard beaver meat tastes good. No wonder all the zomboids want a piece of that. I've also heard beaver actually does taste good. I've never had beaver though. I don't know. I feel like it'd be very awkward for me to eat beaver. And yes, it would be solely because my name is Beaver online. That would be the only reason. I can't imagine eating a beaver, you know? Love the streams and all you put into it. Wish the best. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate that a ton. Yes, if you're trying to get build 42, you have to opt into the unstable builds in the thing. What is your favorite mod? It really depends, but right now I'd probably say Clean UI for build 42. I wish I had the dance mod for build 42, though. The fact that we don't have dancing yet on build 42 is an absolute crime. Who is pulling up from... Oh, they're not even pulling up from behind. They're pulling up from the side there. I need to actually grab my Alice suspenders again while we're here. I might try to do that now. But, of course, if the dubious little creatures have other things to say about that plan, then I might not be able to. I want to, though, because then I can actually make my barbed wire plungers. Beaver is so good, I could eat a beaver for hours. Which beaver? Just to specify. Which beaver, out of curiosity? I'm just wondering, of course. I'm just really curious. Where? There we go. Alright, we can put the flashlight there, and we can... Boom. Alright, now we're good. Little ghillie suit zombie, too. Which is great. Hello, my chat is working now. Hello, floppy feet. How are you doing? Beavers were huge in early colonial America. They were killed for their pelts. Yes, in fact, they were nearly hunted into extinction. Can you believe it? Beavers were very much an endangered species for a little bit early on because people just kept taking out beavers and skinning them and taking their pelts and whatever and trading them. That was a big thing. That's a true beaver fact, by the way. That's verified. That's been verified. That's real. It's crazy. Oh my god, they're in the trees over here. They're definitely starting to make their way out of the quarantine zone proper, which is not great. Certainly a lot more than I would like to deal with. But that's fine. Alright. Hopefully this means we are getting through the worst of it now. Okay? And honestly, I might pop some coffee. We might take a little coffee. And we might just stay out here for an extended period of time. Although it's already 1900. Damn, maybe I won't be staying out here for too much longer. I do not feel like quarantine zone clearing in the middle of night. That does not sound like a fun time at all. I also don't love that we're like 4-tapping now. That should not be happening. At level 10 short blunt, we should not be 4-tapping, Lizzie. I'm just saying. Okay, just being honest out here. But that's fine. There we go. 3 taps. That's the absolute maximum I expect from you. Alright? It's 3 tap. It should really all be 1 or 2 taps. But 3 tap is fine. I will accept the occasional 3 tap. But if you're 4-tapping, that's beyond my limit. I can't be doing 4 taps. We can't be having that. It's her exertion. She's only slightly out of breath. That should not be putting a lot into the situation there. That should not be adding on too much pressure for Lizzie, all right? That should not be happening. Thanks so much for the shares, by the way, on TikTok. Thank you as well, Orion, for the heart me. Sugar with even more roses as well. Guys, I appreciate it a ton. Thanks so much for the likes as well, all right? I appreciate all the support tonight, guys, all right? If you guys are new to the stream, the only thing I ask is you hit the follow button. That is it. And if you are really enjoying, you can consider subscribing if you want. Only if you want. It's been a while. Nice to catch the stream again. Welcome back there, LMB. What have you been up to? I gotta fall back right now. Right now, we're trying to clear out the quarantine zone over here at Build 42 to try and get into Louisville, and it is bad. It is tough out here. Lilirium as well. How are you doing? Yeah, kills per tap at the moment is just going down. Dude, we are bearish. We should be shorting kills per tap right now. Oh no. Gubby Buddy. What a name. Thank you so much for the follow. What is your favorite place to live in Freddy Zomboid? My favorite city in Zomboid is Riverside. I do enjoy basing in Riverside. I feel like that is just always a very... I feel like Riverside just has the most variety out of all the cities in the game, you know? You can really have whatever experience you want. Louisville can be tough to play in depending on your settings and whatnot, but that can also be a fun place to live. Is this run on high population? This is, at this point, insane population, guys. We are at 4x population. And we are going to get out of here. I see more zomboids are pulling out. We're going to let them be. And I will fight them again tomorrow. Respawns are enabled, but with how we've been running around, I don't think respawns should be kicking in that hard over here, at least. What is my favorite special zomboid? I gotta say, ghillie suit zomboids are pretty high up there. I obviously love the Jason zomboid because I get a free machete every time, which is great. Normally in very good condition, too. And then sometimes the hazmat zomboids are funny. I like seeing the zomboids wearing the hazmat suits. In fact, I think there should be a thing. This is a very niche, tiny suggestion, but I believe it should be in the game. I think zomboids that have a mask on their face, for example, whether that be the hazmat mask or something as simple as the dust mask, they should not be able to bite you. They should not be able to get a bite attempt in on you. Maybe a scratch and laceration from their nails and their claws, little meat mittens. I can understand that. But a bite? No. Because they have a mask on. All right. They are not mask off, all right? They are mask on, okay? I am a new player. Can you recommend a few mods to start with? If you are brand new, I actually always recommend people just play vanilla, at least for your first couple runs, so you understand exactly the base mechanics. Because there are some mods out there, especially like weapon mods, for example, that can be OP. Like Brita's armor mod can be pretty OP. You know, you might be setting yourself up for failure if you get used to playing with those mods enabled. And let's say you decide, oh, I'm going to play multiplayer on this server and they don't have those mods, and then you're just kind of screwed. So I always recommend don't play with mods when you start out. But if you really want mod suggestions, I can give you some basic quality of life ones. In fact, if you do exclamation point mods in chat, you'll see my mod list. Their mouth is literally covered. They shouldn't be allowed to taste you. No, they should not be able to. No, they should have their tongues kept inside of their little mouths. Okay, I agree completely. I agree completely. We're going to wait until about midnight here, and then we'll get out there. Did you play Vayne? I have played Vayne. We're going to play it again soon at some point, now that the full game is out. Or at least it's not just a demo. But I have not played Vayne in over a year at this point. It has been a little while. How many of you, I'm actually very curious here, really quick. Type 1 in chat if you have played Vayne. I'm curious. If you have played Vayne, just type a quick 1 in chat. Yo, Orion, thanks so much for all the gifts, by the way. I don't even know what those are. That's just kind of weird. They're just little symbols. I don't know what that is. It looks like a cat holding something. I don't know. But thanks so much for all the gifts. I'm actually seeing a decent amount of ones on YouTube. I'm surprised by that. And on Twitch. My PC would explode. For Vayne? I don't think it's that demanding. I don't think it's that demanding at all. Average Joe, thank you for the follow. Beaver, how rare are deer in Zomboid? They're not rare. I would say they're uncommon. You kind of have to go out of your way to find deer, but you can I think you can very easily find deer in the newer parts of the map. I don't know why. I feel like I've ran into way more deer, especially on this country road. I feel like every time I drive down Smith Road, I will at least see a deer. I don't know why that is, but like this foresty country road section has, I think, a lot of deer. But yeah. How is my favorite streamer, Dylan? I'm honored to be called your favorite streamer. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. My PC is garbage. Can't really play Vayne. Can't really even play Arc Raiders. Okay, Arc Raiders makes sense because Arc Raiders is kind of a demanding game. But, you know, it's... Vayne, I feel like Vayne should not be that demanding. I feel like Vayne might just be straight up unoptimized. It is a brand new game. I don't know. Do you have a video talking about your keybinds? Because I can't figure out how to force stomping. I can show you literally right now. I have a video I am working on about it. But if you're talking about force stomping, it's in key bindings, and at least on build 42. Where is it actually? Combat right there. Yeah, so you want to disable auto detect prone or standing attack. You need to get rid of that. That's how it is on build 42. I think it's different on 41, like it's a different setting. But I have it set to left alt. And the way I have my hands on my keyboard, I have my thumb on alt, I have my middle finger on W, and then D and A for my ring and index, and then my pinky does shift, so I can run. That's how I handle it. Which is kind of a wacky way to maybe hold my keyboard, but I make it work, you know? I make it work. Thank you so much, by the way, Ulysses, for the follow on TikTok. I have heard of the Kerbal Space Program. In fact, I heard there was a second one that was really bad, but the first one is really good. That is such a true beaver fact, by the way. Beavers are indeed known to be found in Canada. Yes. What is the best mods you use, Beaver? Exclamation point mods, guys. Again, if you want to see my mod list, exclamation point mods. I've been seeing a lot of people ask about the mods today. But, I mean, exclamation point mods has all of the stuff I use. Thank you, by the way, Lightning, for the follow. I appreciate that. Is your build 42 mod list up to date? I don't see any mods change how the game looks. Like, it doesn't look more overrun. So the trees and stuff like that, that's vanilla. This is called erosion in-game. And basically, it's a system where over time, as you play, the world will become more overgrown with trees. The roadways will fall apart. They'll have bushes growing in them. They'll have cracks. Buildings will start growing little vines on them. That is just vanilla. And that is something that will happen over time. So we're 3 months into this playthrough. That's why the roads are kind of starting to fall apart. That's why you're starting to see some of the buildings kind of look a little yucky. A lot more trees and stuff like that. That's not a mod, though. There is a mod called 10 Years Later, which I think has only just recently gotten updated for Build 42. That is not in my mod list. I'm not using it right now. But if you really want, like, an overgrown thingy, that is something you could do. If you... That adds a ton of foliage to the map. Like, way too much, in fact. I need to check EAS, by the way. I feel like we are getting... Oh, that is so loud. Wow, that is so disgustingly loud. I think it's 96.4. Or 98.6. I think it's 98.6. We'll find out. It's about to be time and... Oh, hold on. It is not. Hold on. EAS actual... I guess it is 96.8. Oh, I had it. There we go. Boom. Show me the EAS. Tune in. Oh, no. Okay, maybe I don't have EAS. Maybe I don't remember it properly. Is it actually 98.6? Oh, dear. I'll have to figure it out. We're going to hope helicopter event does not happen today. We'll hope. For now, though, we continue grinding out the zomboids, okay? Oh, I hit a little traffic cone. That's fine, though. We're allowed to hit those. Dr. Donut and Man Bears. Thanks so much for the follows. I appreciate that. I want to play this. It's a very fun game, guys, and it will be going on sale soon for the winter time. If you missed the Halloween sale, it will be going on sale soon for Christmas. The Steam winter sale. Oh, it is such a foggy day out. It is so foggy, and there are zomboids coming down the roadway here. Let's deal with them first. Then we'll slowly make it in. I think my goal for today is going to really be to make actual progress on the quarantine zone. I don't think we'll detour at all with the mall today. I don't know if there's any point of having that value, you know what I mean? Oh. What is that guy wearing? What was that? Oh, maybe the shoulder holster? That must have been what it was. He also had an ankle holster. That's kind of cool. 2 revolvers as well. None with ammo. I already have a revolver, which is in perfect condition, so I'm not going to bother taking them. Would have been nice if there was ammo. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Thank you, by the way, Marcy, for the tier 1. For 11. Whole months. My fault, original gangster. It resubbed me to Twitch. I was doing things. That is okay. Enjoy the beaver emotes. Enjoy. Hey Beaver, are you using any mods right now or just pure vanilla? No, we are using mods right now, guys. Exclamation point mods in chat. If you would like to see the mods we're using. That is the mod list. For anybody curious. Oh. Here we go. Scoosh. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, I should have probably refilled my water before I left. We do not have any water right now, which is a bit of a problem. I think I can we're not 4-tapping, Lizzie. I don't know why we're 4-tapping. We cannot be 4-tapping. That cannot be happening, Lizzie. There we go. Oh. I feel like there's a big wave behind me. But I guess not. I think they're just literally all over there in that side of the building. And they just have no way out. I don't know. Did you forget the push-ups? What are you talking about? I have no plan on working out in the evenings right now with Lizzie. Because we've been carrying so much overweight stuff that our strength is already going up. I think we're already... Aren't we... That's really fucking bad. Oh my god, that's really bad. Oh my god. Okay, I have not seen it that bad in a while here at the quarantine zone. That is not a good sign. That is a really, really bad sign, actually. That's okay. Hold on. Let me double check something here. Okay, so we are level 7 in strength, actually. So I'm not even worried about strength, quite frankly. No sprinters? No. No sprinters today. Thank you, by the way, for the sub there, Sir Lags a lot. Have a sub, Mr. Strimmer. What kind of loot is worth killing all these zomboids for? It's not even really the loot. I just want to get to Louisville. And there really is no safe way through Louisville. It is kind of a grind to get through Louisville. You are right, there's a lot waiting. There certainly are a lot waiting. Which is okay with me. This is fine. This shows that we're finally making good progress, though. If there are that many zomboids that were lurking in that corner, dog, you know we're making progress then. You know it's going well. Ranger Pasta with a 10 stream streak. Oh, dude, we are absolutely... There we go. I think Lizzie has killed like 3,000 zomboids just around the quarantine zone. Probably. It's been a ton. Sorry if it's been asked a million times. What is your population modifier in this playthrough? We are at insane pop at this point. We are at 4x. We started off, I think, at 2x, and I always do a thing where it's like over a period of 2 months it goes up to 4x. That's how I like to run the game. It's a little bit easier at the start, and then it gets kind of gross here at the end. We are on build 42 as well, which makes the quarantine zone absolutely disgusting. Fun fact, I'm working on this short as well. We tried going to the quarantine zone at 16x population just to see, is it possible, like, to even play? And it crashed my game. It completely crashed my game. So, what are your thoughts on the KI5 vehicles mods? I actually don't even play with them. No hate to the developer of those mods. I'm sure they are very, very good mods. I personally just don't like how every single vehicle is a separate mod. I really dislike that. And I honestly don't even play with a lot of vehicle mods anyways. So, I don't know. I have used Filibuster's used car mod before. And I do like that mod. But I really only touch vehicle mods whenever it's multiplayer. Oh, and the horse mod as well. I guess I forgot about the horse mod. Yeah. Just horsing around. I'm a horse. I'm a horse. Where's this guy going off to? I don't know where you're thinking you're going, buddy. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes, man. Oh, what a push, Lizzie. Thank you. Lizzie. What was that, Lizzie? Come on. We are past 8,500 zomboids, though. I got you in this cage for 3 minutes. I love that. But yeah, I have no, nothing against the KI5 mod developer. It's just, I don't like how they're all separate mods. I'm sure there's a reason for it. It's just, I would hate to have to manage 100 different individual vehicle mods. That does not sound like a fun time. And I have not looked into the mod at all. Like, I don't know if they have dependencies or all. But if they do have a dependency, yeah, that sounds even worse to manage those mods then. Oh, we're getting a little bit hungry. I could give the Lizzie some dried macaroni noodles again, but that's going to be a big problem with our thirst. I don't know if I should do that. How's it looking over here? Okay. So it's really bad over there. Again, I think I have kind of formed a bit of a honeypot in the form of that one room. I think the zomboids are getting themselves a little bit stuck in there. And I don't really know if there's anything I can do about that, other than maybe break that wall with the sledgehammer. But, I mean, that is not something we can do right now. Not at all. I have 3 minutes left before I have to get back to work. Oh, I hope work is going well. Have you tried the rat race challenge? No, I have no plans to do a rat race, guys. I am not planning on doing rat race at all. Oh. Come on, Stone. I believe in you. Oh, dear. The stone is not working. There we go. The stone actually two-tapped that guy. Maybe I fall back, we go back to the warehouse, get some new weapons, and then we can probably fly out of, like get water, too, while we're there. Is this build 42? Yes, it is. Brandon Point and Checkpoint is also really bad. Brandenburg, I feel like, is the new Louisville as well. Brandenburg is definitely the new Louisville. What is the rat race challenge? I'll explain it one more time. I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. The rat race challenge was something that Mr. Lamprey came up with, and now the community itself, like the entire Zomboid community, is just doing it. It is basically, can I 100% Project Zomboid? It's like, you play on 16x population. I think you mess with a bunch of other settings. You make it impossible mode, so already really challenging. But then it's like, can you get level 10 all stats? Can you build a base in every single town? Can you kill 1,000,000 zomboids? I cannot turn my car, by the way. There we go. Now I can turn because the zomboid was blocking me. It's basically like a bunch of other... God damn it. It's basically a bunch of challenges all rolled up into one. And it's cool. And I think it's really awesome that there's a bunch of people doing it. But I have zero intentions of doing it. Because, number one, it's the type of thing where, like I've said, it will completely eat up all of my Zomboids content. If I were to stream Zomboid, we would do nothing but the Rat Race Challenge with how intense it is. We would not have done the Lizzie playthrough. We would not have done Zooplar. We would not have done Agent Perry or any of the other characters we've done throughout the year. Right? And also there are people who are doing the challenge right now that have literally a year of real life time head start. And it's just like, I'm good on that. I'm good, you know? I know what I have fun doing in Zomboid, and it's not that, you know? It's not that. Oh, this area is starting to become repopulated a little bit. Every time I come by, there's more and more, and I don't know why. That's okay. Pixel, though, hello there. Captatron, how are you? Finally caught a stream. Hello there, Dead. How are you doing? Oh, my, stone broke as well. Okay, so we are really scraping the bottom of the barrel currently when it comes to weapons. Drop, please. Thank you. I don't know why we couldn't drop. I guess we'll screwdriver it out. I can just get a new screwdriver while we're here. But yeah. Who is Agent Perry? He was one of the playthroughs I did before Zooplar. He was a CIA agent who was trying to rebuild America after the dubious little creatures took over. It was actually a great playthrough. I had really big plans with Agent Perry. That's kind of another playthrough that, honestly, in my opinion, died too soon. Although, Agent Perry did survive for about 3 months in-game. So, I guess it wasn't... Like, we definitely had some good fun with Agent Perry, but I wish he could have lived a little bit longer. No, remove the broken glass. There we go. It was to a damn tree. It was to a tree. That's why I will always hate trees. It's why I will always hate trees. I did know about the Beaver Moon today. That is oh so exciting. Rock, paper, scissors. Thanks for the 100 bits. Guys, if you're not aware, it is a Beaver Moon tonight. It is the biggest moon ever. Ever. It's bright as hell, too. I love that. I was joking earlier. Maybe it would give me superpowers if I open up my blinds and I let the moonlight in. That'd be lit. Are you streaming anywhere else as well? Yes, I am, guys. We are live across multiple platforms. We are on the Purple app and on TikTok. For anybody curious. Bro, did this game die? I don't think the game died at all. I mean, I think what probably happened is it just, you know, people are playing other games. People are waiting for Build 42 Stable to release so they can do multiplayer. I think that's what's probably happening. Yeah, literally that. It's just everybody's waiting for Build 42 Stable. And we need Stable to come out so we can have multiplayer Build 42, and we just don't have that yet. And I think other people, I mean, dog, we had some banger games release as well recently. We had Arc Raiders just release a couple days ago. You've had Battlefield 6. You've had so many, like, high-profile games recently drop. Outer Worlds 2 just dropped recently. I think a lot of people are probably taking a little break from zomboids until they figure out the stable situation. By the way, now that I have my Alice belt, I can actually make the barbed wire. Yes, I can make my barbed wire plunger, which was surprisingly good as well. COD 7 is about to drop too. Yeah, that's happening on the 14th. Black Ops 7. So, I mean, there's just a lot of high-profile games right now that people are just probably focusing on more than zomboids. And it's understandable. I don't blame people for focusing on other games right now, because the games that are out right now are kind of insane. They're the best we've ever had, you know? It's great. By the way, Ted, this is indeed modded. I missed your message. I'm sorry about that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Can you play Zomboid offline? Yes, you could play Zomboid offline. You don't need internet. There is a single player. We're doing single player right now, in fact. Call of Duty is going to flop? We'll see. I don't know. I think people are still going to buy it. I think people are still going to be buying the COD. And they've also... now, granted, let's be honest. They only made these changes because Black Ops 6 and Arc Raiders is taking a lot of their steam. But they are making a lot of changes that people have been wanting from Call of Duty, like no skill-based matchmaking this year, apparently. So, we'll see. I think a lot of people are still going to buy it. Oh, right here is a perfect clearing. That's great. Oh no, not the baby trees. Please. I hate baby trees so much. Battlefield definitely took some COD's customer base. Oh, 100%. 100%. But I think when people, again, I think a lot of those people, just being honest, I think a lot of those people who are like, I'm tired of COD, I'm not going to play COD ever again, I'm going to play Battlefield 6 forever. I think when Black Ops 7 launches, they're going to be like, oh my god, Black Ops 7 is incredible, I should have bought this day one, I should have gotten the deluxe edition. I think it's going to happen. I think it's inevitable. Alright. Let's use the plunger with the barbed wire. Dude, this is actually, like, a decent weapon. That's the wildest part about this whole situation. Is the barbed wire actually makes this good. But yeah. They're doing no skill-based matchmaking, so I can get absolutely dog-walk in game now? Yes. You could. And they're also doing keep lobby as well, from what I heard. So when you finish a game, you're not taken out of the lobby you're playing with. You can still play with that group of people if you wanted to. Which was always a great thing about the older Call of Duties. The fact you could kind of get a good lobby going and then have that for a little while. But we will see. I have indeed tried Arc Raiders. In fact, yes, Landon is correct. I did indeed make a long-form video about Arc Raiders. If you would like to go check it out. I've been streaming Arc Raiders a little bit too. And I do have some shorts coming out on Arc Raiders later on. I'm really enjoying Arc Raiders. I'm having a great time with it, in fact. And it sounds like a lot of you guys are really enjoying Arc Raiders as well. I feel like this doesn't end. I feel like this is somehow endless. That's really bad, by the way. That's, like, in particular, really bad. Yeah, that's really, really bad, in fact. That's easily, like, 30 to 40 zomboids in that one room. They don't even know that they can't break that? Yeah, no, they cannot break it at all. But they're going to still try because there's technically a window in front of it. But yeah. Do you take people from the audience for duos and trios and Arc Raiders? I want to do that at some point, Silverfang. I want to do that. In fact, maybe we do it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I do plan on playing a little Arc Raiders tonight. At least like an hour or so. We'll see. Just run in there for a quick hello. Tell them you want to talk to them about their car's extended warranty. I don't think the zomboids can even drive, quite frankly. I've not seen a single car out on the road since this whole Nox event occurred, okay? That's my opinion. I don't think the zomboids can even drive. Can you hit them through the metal? No, I don't think I can, Blue. Yeah, there's also a Wait. Wait! Wait! This is new tech. This is new tech. This is actually new tech. We found a way to bypass solid crates. We are phasing through matter right now as we speak. Oh, don't interfere, madam. Don't you interfere. Don't interfere either. Oh no. Oh no, they're interfering. They don't want this tech to go known. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, the tech police have arrived. They cannot allow this short to go viral. Guys, if I survive this onslaught, you have to subscribe to my channel. I don't make the rules, okay? Oh my god, my plunder. Ah! Did I get anything else? I have the ratchet wrench, that's fine. Alright, we go back up. Boom! Oh, we're making it work, dog. We're making it work. Razor, by the way, with all those TikTok gifts. Thank you so much for the heart meat and the donut. I appreciate that a ton. Oh, they're slowly coming out of that hole I made. Dude, if I knew that was a thing, I would have just kept that fence up. I think I would not have gotten rid of the fence if I knew this was going to be a strat. There are more coming, but they cannot stop me. Oh, they might be able to slow me down, though. I can only imagine how horrible it would be if I drove my taxi at 100 miles per hour through this pile of corpses right now. Like, this would actually send my car to the stratosphere. It would be over for my car. Maybe that's the secret to going to space. Is it an alarm? Yes, it is. One of the zomboids' watches is going off. I can't possibly be asked to find that alarm and turn it off right now. Alright. We knew there would be more in the trees, so we're gonna get... absolutely fucking absurd. The motion that they have. Get out of here. How many more on this side? No one else? Dude, we have this actual... we have this entranceway clear, in fact. Just now realizing. Which is great. I don't know. That's what I just did a bit ago in my game. Did it work out well or no? We are at 8,620 zomboids. We are making good progress, team. The goal of 10K will be met. We will get there, eventually. We are only slightly out of breath. They've got to calm down. One of them is a okay, never mind. How many more are coming from this angle? Oh, okay. Well, that would explain it. That answers my question. That's actually a lot of them coming from that side. Wow. And there's some off to our side over here, too, that are just chilling. They're hanging out. I might have to go fall back just ever so slightly, because we are getting pretty tense from all of the zomboids banging a moment ago. Oh, that scared me. Late to the stream, but I made it. Welcome in. It is good to see you. Why don't the zomboids eat other zomboids? I think they have, like, a pact. Actually, that's not even true. We do see zomboids eating sleeping zomboids all the time. I don't know. What are there, by the way? Asmo? I don't think I have at all. I don't think I've heard of Shivas at all. But welcome in. I appreciate you enjoy the content. Helps me out a ton. Let me have a little sip of my Baja Blast as we chill. Have you ever maxed out all skills? I've never maxed out all skills, but I have gotten... I think there was a playthrough we did. I think it may have even been Lloyd, where we had, I know, level 10 axes. And I want to say we were like level 7 to 9 on most things with Lloyd. I know, like, Long Blunt, we were probably like level 6 or 7. Carpentry probably had maxed with Lloyd, considering how much we did of building and stuff like that. Lloyd was probably the best character we've had in terms of, like, leveling up. I wish we had Lloyd saved and recovered on the VODs channel, but Lloyd is lost media. Sadly, yes. Lloyd is lost media a little bit. Where am I? I am at the quarantine zone right now. Which, as you can see, is pretty bad out here. It's pretty bad. But that's okay. I am not Asmo. No, I'm not going for the Spiffos rat race at all. I know there's a number of content creators who are pushing for that challenge. But I am not one of them, sadly. I'm kind of doing my own thing. By the way, Trick, thanks so much for follow. Welcome in there, Pixel. I finally made it to one of your streams. How are you doing? Welcome in. I miss my wife. Well, I can't help with that, but watch this insane clip. Oh, never mind. We're high exertion. I can't even hit a clip for you right now. I gotta wait. I can go rest up, though, and then hit a clip for you. Let's go rest up in the car for a second. Oh, don't do that, vehicle. Don't do that. There we go. We're gonna put it in reverse. Oh, the little traffic cones. I'm sorry, traffic cones. Super speed through time. There we go. All better. All right, now we're good. I'm gonna try to hit a clip for you right now. Thank you, by the way, Cameron and Met, for the follow on TikTok. All right, so we got numerous tangos, one on flank. We're gonna bypass that. They thought, they tried. Yeah, get one tapped. Wow, I would not even take that personally. We're getting pretty good, powerful hits. That's a huge flop right there. Double flop. Don't get the advantage on the down hit, but that's fine. 4 coming over all at once, clumped up. That's a big fail. They're going conga line as well. This is horrible positioning for the zomboids right now. Flashlight on. Perfect. A little bit of extra visibility. Get that finish right there. Lovely. Huge push as well. Big finish. I don't even know what lobby we're in right now, but these they have to be bronze players. This cannot be top level players. There's no way we're soloing the entire enemy team. They try to push from all angles. They're not doing a good job at it at all, though. Look at this. Loop them around like that. 360 them. Boom. Back at... Well, it's very clear they're zimming, guys. I mean, the admins are going to undo that one very easily. I can't believe the anti-cheat did not pick that one up. That's crazy. Well, that sucks. Guys, I tried to hit a clip to make him not feel bad about losing his wife. They will not take the disrespect. No, they will not, dog. What is your record? That is my best run in Build 42. At least from a kill point of view. I think Zooplar, what, was 4 months? Or something like that? 3 months, 12 days, though. With our friend, Lizzie. That was such a tragic way to go, though. Yeah, I got way too excited there. Honestly, okay, listen, that is on me. That is on me. I fucked up there. I fucked up there. That's on me, 100%. I went to do some goofy, wacky stuff, and I forgot. The zomboids, they're dubious, you know? You never know what they're gonna get up to. And now Lizzie is forever one with the horde. Which is tough. That's tough. Not a bad run, though. Honestly, not a bad run. I cannot even be mad. I did that to myself. For once, I'm taking accountability. That was a good run. That was a really good run. I should have gone back, though. I tried to dunk on them. Dude, I even did a 360 on them. And it nearly worked. It nearly worked. No voters are getting a huge payout, by the way. Holy shit. This is literally 2008 financial market crash. I'm sorry, yes voters. This is a huge payout for the no voters. That's a huge payout. I'm so sorry, yes voters. I'm so sorry. That's really tough. Lizzie left the world a better place, removing a total of 8,653 zomboids. Good job to Lizzie. No way. Hold on. That cannot be real. 2,804. 284,000 from Mega. That's wild. Silverfang won. How many points are you guys at now? I'm so curious. How many points are you guys at now? Thank you, by the way, Spicy, for the Prime. For 4 whole months. I appreciate that. I gotta close out of Lizzie. The groaning is too much. We should not have done it at nighttime. That's the only thing I'll say. That's alright. That's alright. What did I miss? Lizzie is no more, guys. We lost the Liz. Lizzie Slay will slay no longer. Very tragically. I actually threw that run a little bit. I'm not even gonna troll. That was on me, 100%. But I can't even be mad. I'm not even mad. That was a good run. I actually am happy with how that run went. I'm very happy with how that run went, and I had a good time playing it.